M.I.L.E.S, or Multiple Integrated Laser Engagement Systems, is a multifaceted training aid that you can use in conjunction with small arms or vehicles of multiple types. This video we will be talking about the equipment used by an individual rifleman, particularly the M.I.L.E.S 2000 system. When you receive your M.I.L.E.S 2000 harness, press the I button. The harness may need to be jostled in order to be turned on. In order to enable the screen's backlight function, press and hold the Enter key. You will now be able to check status in very dim environments. To ready weapon, press I, down, down, Enter. Present black box to the rear of small arms transmitter. Weapon is now ready. A participant is narrowly missed. A miss tone will sound. When a participant is killed, the kill tone will sound. When a participant is administratively reset, the reset tone will sound. Note: the player can now immediately be killed again, even when his weapon is not yet ready. The M.I.L.E.S 2000 system was originally developed to be used in conjunction with a LBE or load-bearing equipment, paired with a helmet or boonie cover with loops. Now, that's not to be said this system cannot be hastily applied to chest rigs, plate carriers, and other setups. However, you will find that it will seamlessly integrate with the original LBE equipment. Whatever equipment carrying system that you choose, make sure you have the controller, the HMI, in a position that you can readily access it. You're going to be referencing this and readying your weapon up multiple times while in the field, so make sure it's not a hassle to access it. If you get a rifle issued to you with the small arms transmitter already pre-mounted, it's also going to be pre-zeroed, so just leave the sights alone. The M.I.L.E.S 2000 system already accounts for elevation, and windage is going to be non-existent because this is going to be laser. It's not going to be, have any deflection due to wind or anything of that nature. There is a little bit of calculation once you get out to 500 meters, and you normally aim center mass. Just aim a little bit higher, maybe aim at the sternum as opposed to the belly. So that's all you need to do. Another thing you need to be made aware of is the M.I.L.E.S system actually rewards proper marksmanship fundamentals, either by accident or by design. It still does it, because what has to happen is the M.I.L.E.S system sends out an encoded message, and that takes a specific amount of time. There's a duration involved, and if the entirety of the message is not received, then it will chalk that up to a near miss, meaning you didn't follow through.
So guys, what are my thoughts on this M.I.L.E.S 2000 system? Well, first off, it's fantastic because you can actually get into realistic rifle engagement distances. You can actually use your rifle in the field like you should. So when you have a target out at distance, you can go ahead and engage it. When you're out in the open at distance, you know you're doing wrong. Okay, furthermore, what's nice is you can sleep out in the field, you can eat out in the field, you can patrol out in the field without having face protection, face mask that fog up, impair your breathing, impair your vision, and just overall hassle, right? So So that's freaking phenomenal. Problem is, you're not actually shooting a physical projectile. So two things that go along with that. One is, if you're not careful, you can confuse concealment for cover, because the laser beam doesn't always penetrate light vegetation. Now, doesn't mean it doesn't always penetrate light vegetation. Sometimes it does. So if you do see a target behind veg, go ahead and shoot it. But that being said, be aware it's going to have difficulties penetrating that medium. Now, the other aspect with this system is there's no pain penalty. So there's a pro-con with that. Individually, I think a pain penalty is maybe a good thing. But collectively, like you have leadership, you have platoon size elements engaging each other. Do you really want to get shot up, getting bruised all over your body because the leadership made a bad decision? You know, they're already maybe working you to the bone. You already relocated your patrol base a few times. You're already done rucked halfway across the globe. Now you're in a firefight. Do you really want to get bruised up and banged up and cut up because of your poor leadership? You know, is that really your fault that you're getting those engagements? Yeah, and at the individual level, yeah. So, you know, you can kind of see it both ways, right? Pain penalty, I think, is completely advantageous when you're getting hurt because of your decision making. When you're getting hurt from someone else's decision making, maybe not the best thing for morale. But then again, maybe that's what your leadership needs to be working on, is managing that morale. So you kind of see it both ways. Well, that's what I got, guys. Small Team Supply, out.